Well, good Tuesday afternoon to you, church family. I'm coming to you from our worship center, and I wanted to just give a video announcement, a follow up to our communication that we had with you yesterday regarding suspending all Wednesday night activities starting this week through the end of the year. And that was with the exception of youth. Youth will continue to meet. Let me remind you of that. They'll meet this week, next week, and then off the week of Thanksgiving, and then back together again in December. However, we will not be meeting for preschool, cubbies, Awana, or adult Bible study or adult choir starting this week through the end of the year. Now, I want to assure you, church family, that we do not have a COVID outbreak here at First Mustang, not at all. But I want to give you some insight into why we made the decision that we made. And before I do that, let me just publicly say once again how thankful I am for each of you who have served and volunteered, and many on a moment's notice that you've stepped in and you've helped and you've been a substitute teacher. And we are so thankful for you and your service and being willing to do that, not just on Wednesday nights, but on Sundays as well. And also so thankful for our leaders, Michael and Lisa Baker, leading our Awana program. Thankful for them, the many hours that they have labored in trying to make this year a go, and everything that they have been involved in providing leadership. And Jennifer Wall over our cubbies. And then obviously Kathy Brotherton leading our children's ministry, and Laura Howell leading our preschool ministry, and Bandy David, who heads up our paid childcare, and then Allie Lingo with our Parents' Day Out program. Unbelievably challenging time for ministries that need adult volunteers. And so that's really the situation that we find ourselves in. We do not have a COVID outbreak, but we do have a greater and greater challenge trying to staff many of these areas with adults. We live in Oklahoma, and obviously we have allergies year-round, and so some folks just stay home when they have the sniffles and they have a cough, and we totally understand why. If you really don't know what you have, all of us in the medical community as well would say stay home and stay away. We have had some who have gotten sick with the virus and needed to stay home, and then obviously if they have a family, those family members that have had direct contact with them need to quarantine. And so we've had a lot of attrition due to contact tracing. And so again, I just want to stress that there is not an outbreak here at all. It has to do with a lot of different factors. And so we decided the best thing that we can do at this time is simply suspend all of these areas that we need to suspend. Maybe, you're thinking, well, why adult Bible study and why adult choir? They don't need a host of adult volunteers to staff those areas. However, our thinking has been that we want to do everything that we can to keep Sundays unaffected, to keep Sundays fully operational. And in an effort to do that, we wanted to go ahead and minimize the times that during the week when we ask people to be here, so that we'd have a greater pool, so to speak, to pick from of those that are able to step in and help out on Sundays. And so that's what led to our decision-making for Wednesday night activities. Now, some exciting news. We are bringing back our family Bible study. And so Pastor Michael and myself will start tomorrow night. It'll be pre-recorded, but it will be live stream. So when you go on our website, you can click on the live stream at 6:30 on Wednesday nights. You can gather the whole family around, and we're going to lead you in family Bible study this week. Next week, then we'll take the week of Thanksgiving off, and then we will meet the first 3 weeks in December, and then we'll be off the last couple of Wednesdays in December. Now, again, remember that starts this week, and I want to encourage you. I want to encourage you to stay connected. We are so thankful for the opportunity that we have through media that we're able to still stay connected even when we can't meet in person. And so thank you again, church family. Be encouraged this day. Even with the changes, we serve a God who is sovereign, and he is loving, and he is kind, and he is gracious, and he's given us the ability to stay connected still through media like live stream. And so let me encourage you to do that, and also continue praying for us as a church family and for our leaders and for everyone who has to make decisions. Thank you for your support, for your encouragement, for your love and your gracious attitudes as we have to make adjustments during this time. So again, we love you. We're thankful for you. We look forward to seeing you again this coming Sunday. Remember, a very special Sunday as we honor Michael and Marcy Staten and their boys, Cale and Benjamin, for 20 years of service here in this church. Very special Sunday with Dr. Stephen Lawson preaching both Sunday morning services. We'll have a guest reception time for you to be able to express appreciation to Michael and Marcy in the South Foyer. And then we have a special banquet planned this Sunday night at 5 o'clock. Remember, that's RSVP only. We're having to limit the size and the group that we can have down there. We have some special things planned for that banquet as well. So once again, love you, church family. God bless you. Have a great rest of your Tuesday.